Hey guys, you made it. Wow, I see. Hey, Chicky Chick. Yep, I agree 100%. Chicky Chick, 100%. It really is. Hello again, right? Hmm. We left 16 people over there, and now we have 7. So I hope that we have. You're right. I wasn't quite sure how to handle this because I really wanted to talk about that stuff. Hey, you, sister. Okay, well, I'm anxious to see what you have painted there, Fig. Very anxious to see that. Yeah, we just Chicky Chick were talking about the Anna Walsh, which is really sad and gross. Um, but I don't know. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking. I'm trying really hard to not do dumb things like show people's, you know, social security numbers. So I'm gonna scroll through these documents really quick to make sure I don't do that again. Oh, those are. Hmm. Okay, I've got some documents to share. Wow. See, so what has happened? Well, yeah, they have redacted a whole lot on this too. Hey, Summer, you made it back. Kimmy made it back. Grace. Sorry, I'm just looking through this other stuff. It is really super sad, Chicky Chick. It's really sad because when people do this stuff, and what in the world would they not, what could they possibly be thinking? I mean, so weird. It is so weird. Everything about it is just obnoxious. Okay, I think maybe top hats. Give me one little tiny second here, guys. I'm sorry. I had everything pulled up for my last one. Yeah, it's really too bad. It is. It's no, I am quite curious about that too. It's just that whatever did happen, the parents are aware of it. And maybe because I think her mother acting so very, they don't come off like they don't, like Casey Anthony, the party girl type, and Leilani Simon. They don't come off like that. That mom doesn't. But she comes off very, very unconcerned about her child. So I don't get that. That's where I have such a hard time with this. And why would you do that? I mean, for money, I guess. But, they don't seem to be in drug. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is the longer the two of them sit in jail, one of them is going to end up talking. Do you think that? Does anybody else think that? Now, we do know that she had traveled somewhere. That's what we're going to be looking at. There's also, okay, 1 second. You don't know this case? So this is a little girl. She's 11 years old. She went missing. Well, I don't really know. The last time she was seen in public, or verified seen, was November 21st. Her mother didn't report her missing, and that's because she was forced into it by the school until, what was it, December 15th, I think. I'm getting confused with Kiara Jackson, maybe the 12th. I think I'm getting both of those confused. Yeah, I agree, Summer. I agree. She does. In the very beginning, I really kind of thought maybe the stepdad, especially hearing that he left town and stuff. But honestly, I think it's the mom that I have. I have a big, regardless, I have a big problem with the mom, no matter what. But they never reported her missing. It was 21 days after she was missing. And then they said, the mom said she didn't want to say anything about her missing because it would cause conflict with her husband. And then he went out of town right then. He came back. She didn't say anything until he got back. And she said, "Do you know where Madalina is? Did you hide her?" And he said, "No." "Did you hide her?" I mean, it just really oddball crap. Totally ridiculous. So, okay, I'm going to play this as updated information.
The investigation and search for a missing 11-year-old girl from Cornelius is now expanding across North Carolina.
Yeah, the search for Madalina Cojocari. Let's get you caught up on new information we uncovered just today. Cornelius police say Madalina's mother, Diana, made a trip to Madison County in the weeks between the day Madalina was last seen and the day she was reported missing. Channel 9's Dave Faraday spent the day in the mountains in Madison County, where sources told him that deputies had spotted Diana Cojocari near Lonesome Mountain. So Dave, tell us more about what you learned.
Well, Scott, we're finding out from some law enforcement sources here that she was spotted at a pull-off area about 10 miles west of Marshall. That's when a sheriff deputy stopped to check on her. We're also finding out from folks who live in that area that both SBI agents and Cornelius police have been out there twice.
See, she was pulled over even. Isn't that crazy? Well, not pulled over. Okay, I'm sorry. But she knew police. What the actual F? You're right, Kimmy. What? These parents hurting their kids. What is the deal? Don't you think, though, Summer, that they're going to start turning on each other? I can't believe really that they haven't already. And I wonder if they have. Oh, yeah. You know what? Give me a locked room with these people. 100%, Summer. I'm all about it. I don't want to be anywhere in the vicinity of Brian Koberger at all. That guy scares the crap out of me. But these people, yep, no problem. Got no issue with that.
Over the last 10 days, even going door to door, knocking on doors, showing folks out in that area pictures of Madalina and her mother. It is here along Lonesome Mountain Road in Madison County where neighbors say they have seen SBI agents, police, along with search dogs. Just down the road, Johnny Moore put up a missing persons flyer of Madalina today on the front door of his business.
I hope they find something. But they said that she'd had relatives over here somewhere, and they're looking for her over in there.
Sheriff Buddy Harwood confirmed to us this afternoon that both Cornelius police and SBI agents have been in Madison County working the case with his deputies. He says he can't talk about the ongoing investigation, but did explain the challenges law enforcement faces here.
A lot of places very remote. You know, we got 467 square miles of county, and it's a big area.
For the last 45 years, Harold Gosnell has lived along Lonesome Mountain Road. Like many here, he heard about the investigation after Madalina was last seen getting off her school bus just before Thanksgiving in Cornelius. Police say the 11-year-old's parents, who are now in jail, waited 22 days before reporting her missing.
Well, this stuff has never happened before in here.
In Madison County, the sheriff is asking people on his Facebook page to call authorities if they saw Madalina's mother or her Toyota Prius. Cornelius police say they're looking for firsthand eyewitnesses.
It's huge, it's rural. Yeah, there's a lot of area here.
And we found out from our law enforcement sources earlier today that when that sheriff deputy here in Madison County interacted with Madalina's mother, that the 11-year-old was not in the car at that time here in Madison County. We also haven't been able to find out yet, Scott, whether or not any of the family lives here in Madison County. Back to you.
Some great new information, Dave. Do we know, though, when the car was spotted in Madison County, what the date was?
So the exact date, we don't know. There's that 22-day window from when Madalina was last seen getting off the school bus to when she was actually reported missing in mid-December. We have not been able to find out from our law enforcement sources here just when that deputy interacted with her west of Marshall. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thanks very much. And make sure you have our free mobile app download.
Prius would stick out like a sore thumb in those parts. Yeah, I feel like it is. Oh, okay. Let me try to catch up. Sorry, guys. I just want to see. I couldn't see chat during that. Okay, okay. Tucker, I see what you're saying. Oh my gosh, Kimmy. What in the world? Yes, of course you did that, and that's awesome, but that's terrible to have to do. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so for Madison County, it's Madison County, correct? At first, I wondered if the mother had sent her back because she didn't get along with the stepfather. Now I am not too sure. Yeah, it's weird because we don't have any. Nothing has come out, but see, so much has been sealed and redacted. That's a lot of this. The court papers have been sealed. Not the court, some of them have been sealed. Some of them are out. A lot of it is redacted. And so there is a lot that they're not telling. But to me, I don't know if anybody else has heard differently. Right, Frazzled? Exactly right. Good for you, Kimmy. Absolutely. In so many cases, what we hear is that CPS had been involved and that, there was a history of some kind of abuse. And here, I don't know if that's just not coming out right now, and that has been a situation there, but I haven't heard it. And another thing is that oh, hi, Violet. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Right, Top Hats. There's just not a lot. The main thing is her being in that. The biggest thing that's come out right now is her being seen in that other area in a different county. And that was going to be the case, that her going there. That's weird. Yes, Violet, I am so close. I am very excited about that. Oh, your daughter sent you here. Who is your daughter? Would we recognize her name? Oh, they won't be released. Okay. Wow. See, that's just it. They're not giving enough information. And there have even been there is a reporter that filed paperwork to have this stuff unsealed. Oh, well, thank you so much to you and your daughter. I appreciate you. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Yes, very, very much. And we are at 964. I just went and looked. 964. Woo woo. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, you know what? That is probably true, Frazzled. So, because of the international part of this, is that what you're saying? I mean, I don't know exactly what that has to do with it, but there is some kind of element there, I guess. Um, I'm going to look up. Let me see. Let's see. So, Top Hats, how far away is where she was at from Cornelius? No, you're right. And see, that's why they do that stuff. Of course it is. You know, it's a lot like the landfill kind of thing. You know, I mean, I honestly did not expect them to find Quentin. It is. It's a needle in a haystack. Yes, please do. Yeah, because you probably forgot to hit it this time because we did a whole nother thing. Right, Frazzled. I keep thinking that too. Why did that happen? I mean, I guess I could understand if she wanted to keep the same name as her daughter, but yeah, why didn't that happen? There's just a lot of very weird things here. No, I don't, she wasn't kidding. I don't believe that for a second, Summer. Nope, nope. Okay. Sorry, you're a lot of country. Hi, Denise. Thank you so much for being here and for bringing your mom. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I was just looking at a map of that county. Let me see. Sorry about that. Sorry. So I don't know if this is going to give a good. And so I know. That's so awesome. That's too cool. My daughter's in here too. Okay, I don't know if this means anything, but just to give an idea about the type of area. So it's a very rural area. Marshall, is that where they said? Top hats now, I guess I'm. Oh, okay, Lonesome. That was it. Okay, okay. I will do it. Oh my. Okay, well, I will say it's very beautiful. Oh, wow, you're in Australia. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm just pulling up pictures of the area. Yes, it is. Wow, that's awesome. You're in Australia. What time is it there? Well, what we just listened to said that they've been searching out there, but I mean, I don't know anything. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up pictures of this area. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my. So this is what I'm picturing right here is the actual road. Is that what? No, do you want to come on and do this, Top Hats? Because you know what you're talking about. Yes, it is. Good night, sister. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you very much. I'm sorry, Top Hats, but you know it a lot better. I will remove that. So somebody that is directly from the area is going to, Mr. Top Hats, is going to explain the area to us a little better. The pictures actually are beautiful, for sure. I'm probably going to get a better idea. Stop sharing. No, it doesn't, Frazzle. It doesn't. Top Hats?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out.
Oh, okay. Can you mute your YouTube?
Uh,
Sorry.
okay, is that better?
Yes, wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I still hear it.
I have my YouTube muted.
Do you guys hear an echo?
Is that any better?
Let me see.
Only on you, baby.
Oh, only on me. Okay, yeah, so nobody else hears it.
Well, only when you talk.
Okay,
I don't hear an echo at all.
okay, so I'm just gonna stop.
So,
Do you have to approve my screen? There you go. Okay.
There you go.
This road right here, this is in Google Earth. Here, that's Highway 25. And I'm going to zoom in. It kind of takes a little bit. It twists and turns. As you can see, the way, like I steals. I tried the lookout pulled over at, but it then zoom in live on the road. back around the type of terrain that they're talking about. There are a couple of areas that I found just when I was to get better, even built screen to get an eye. Just what you did here. I mean,
Top hats.
I know the pearl.
We can't hear you.
And yes.
Top hats, can you hear me? Top hats, can you hear me?
Yeah, there's a delay, but I can hear you.
Okay, we can't hear you very well at all.
Can't hear you very well at all.
Okay, maybe I'm talking too low.
Yeah,
Is that any
maybe.
better?
Yeah, it is better. You were cutting out quite a bit. Sounds like maybe you're not now.
And it's probably my internet, because when I zoom in, it takes a while. Google, it spins, and it's because I've probably got so many different windows and stuff open right now, to be honest. Dude, that's, I think, yeah. Try to get it.
Yeah. You're still cutting out really bad.
Here, work. Things.
Okay. I'm going to drop you and have you come back up.
So, needless to say, it looks extremely rural over there.
Right.
More rural than anything we've ever seen here in the valley. We've never seen.
I wonder if I can zoom in and out. Top hats, do you hear me now? I did. But I don't think he hears me. See, I don't think he knows that I did. Okay. 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 Sorry, top hats. Everybody was. I think we just had a bad connection. No, it absolutely does give an idea. You're right. I feel like we got a really good idea of how remote and rural that area is. No, don't apologize. Thank you for doing that. We just couldn't hear you. No, don't be sorry at all. I appreciate it. And Kimmy loves your southern accent, in case you missed that. So it's definitely, it doesn't appear that this is probably somewhere that she goes normally. Oh, yeah, it probably does take a lot to do that. I bet. Takes a lot of, I'm going to throw out a word that is probably not true, but takes a lot of bandwidth. I'm acting like I know something about the internet. So I think that okay, let me see if second. No, it's not what I was looking for. Okay. Oh shoot, everything is uh, okay. Hold on one second. It does, Summer. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. Oh, so I did say the right word. Awesome. Oh, I was totally pulling that out of my hind end top hat. Thank you so much, Summer. Okay, now I've got a bunch of crap pulled up. Okay, we're going to go through the documents. A lot of it is redacted. You are absolutely right, Summer. Yep. We absolutely will. 100%. We need these. We need all that. Absolutely. And everybody say a prayer for DC. Please. Okay, we can go through these documents now. Okay, I need to load this up big time. Okay. So you see, this is in Mecklenburg County. Where she was seen at was in Madison County. Oh, so that's like as in Bridges of Madison County. Oh my, that just hit me. Okay, so it says to any officer with authority and jurisdiction to conduct the search authorized by this search warrant. I, the undersigned, find there is probable cause to believe that the property and person described in the application on the reverse side related to the commission of a crime is located as described in the application. You are commanded to search the premises, vehicle, person, and other place or item described in the application for the property and person in question. If the property and or person are found, make the seizure and keep the property subject to court order and process of the person according to law. You are directed to execute this search warrant within 48 hours from the time indicated on this warrant and make due return to the clerk of the issuing court. The search warrant is issued upon information furnished under oath and affirmation by persons shown. Seized items listed on the attached inventory. See, I have a feeling that attached inventory is going to be redacted. Maybe not. Hold on. Let's see. Location premises to be searched 18413 Victoria Bay Drive, Cornelius, North Carolina 28031. To reach this resident from the Cornelius Police Department located where it is, travel northwest. Okay, I don't think we know that. It's all by Google Maps. Because some people don't have maps, but most people do. That is the home, of course. Let's see. Any and all indicia, I don't know, of a missing person, Madalina, Cojocari, whatever, including but not limited to the following materials, which consist of evidence, the commission of a criminal offense or contraband, the fruits of crime or property designed or intended for use or which is or has been used in the means of committing a criminal offense, namely violation of North Carolina General Statute 14-31 8.5, failure to report the disappearance of a child to law enforcement. Okay, I don't think we really need all of that. I want to see what they got there. That's what I want. Okay. Probable cause is what we already know, that failure to report her missing. And the school is the one who forced her into doing that. Detective Patterson questioned Miss Diana Cojocari regarding her missing daughter. She explained that she believed her husband put her family in danger, but did not know what happened to Madalina. She stated that she contacted her family in Moldova, who advised she contact the police and still hesitated to call. Diana stated Madalina did not have a phone. Madalina's backpack and some of her clothes were missing from the residence. Diana stated Madalina did not have any friends she would stay with, and they have no family around due to Diana being from Moldova. Detective Nicholas and Detective Patterson went to the home in Cornelius to search Madalina's room. Miss Cojocari and Mr. Halmiter were adamant that they did not know where Madalina could be. While in the residence, I noticed an area blocked with plywood off the kitchen. Detective Nicholas asked about the area, and Mr. Palmiter stated that they had planned to make a separate apartment due to the circumstances surrounding the absence of Madalina Cojocari and the 3-week delayed reporting Madalina missing. I believe there is probable cause for a search warrant to be served at the residence to locate further evidence. The search warrant was executed on December 15th. Okay, and here's the seized items. This is what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, this is what we thought. Yep, following item seized. Okay, C, congratulations. We know nothing. Okay, that's the application for the search warrant. Oh, I need to stop sharing all that. Well, you know why, Kimmy? I think because what happened was it was during Thanksgiving break. And then from then on, they kept trying to get a hold of the parents. And then the mom said she would come to the school and bring Madalina with her. And the officer at the school, the truant officer or whatever, made 2 visits to the house where nobody answered the door. Yeah, that's what I think, Frazzled. I'm actually feeling just exactly that way. It's exactly what I'm thinking. Because, whichever one did whatever they did, the other one is implicated for sure. Because there's no way that they just don't, neither one have any idea. That's exactly right. I think if it wasn't for the school, nobody still would know probably that this child was missing. But the fact that they are redacting all that after it was unsealed, they found something pretty big, obviously. And then her being seen. Right. That's exactly right. Yeah, I have a big feeling that Dad is going to end up, because I think the mom knows. Well, I think they both know, but that mom, I'm not trusting her one bit. I do not have a good feeling about that mom. And their statements are so weird. You know, they had 20 some days to make something up. Yeah. Yeah, it was literally the school that called the police and the school that called FBI. The school had, when she showed up there without anybody, after she called and told them she would bring the child and didn't, the school called FBI and police and had them come down there to the school while the mom was there. And they supposedly burned some furniture in their backyard during this time, and they had this area all blocked off. Right, exactly, Frazzle. And that is a total, just trying to play it any way she can. That's exactly right. She's playing it. That's what this is my opinion. 100% only my opinion. That's all it is. But I find it really odd because, it might be really big news there, Top Hats. And I know that it's been covered by a lot of people, but really not as much as a lot of them. It's not like really big, like, I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't see a lot of people covering this, and it's nothing like Idaho. Of course, it's nothing like Idaho, so I get that. But don't you find it weird that everything's redacted? Like, they are not going to say what they found there. And we watched them on that live feed that night, bringing stuff out of that house. Remember that, Frazzle, when we watched them that night? And yeah. And so what I think is, remember how we were trying to figure out where her bedroom was? Well, it turns out she actually had, Madalina had the master bedroom. From what, this is just, I guess I shouldn't say that. That's actually a rumor, I think. I don't know that for sure. But I did hear that she had because we were trying to, remember we were looking at all the windows and all that stuff and trying to figure out what was going on there. Yeah, you're right, Top Hats. That's what I'm saying. I really wanted to, I had this scheduled yesterday because knowing that they had, we needed to cover the fact that bringing on Madison County as another area. And then today I really wanted to go in and bring up everything that had developed with Anna Walsh. But I still wanted to cover this also because it's not getting a lot. Yes, you're right. And just like Kiara Jackson, I just cannot. I hope I hear back from that woman that I wrote to. I really do, because these things, they do need to. It is stretched thin, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, did they? Okay. Well, it kind of looked that way on the paper that we saw that guy putting up on his business. I guess now that I think about it. Well, the police said that she wasn't in the car. They're not giving the date. They're not even going to give the date that happened. Yep, it did. I saw that. Yep. So I think that there's a reason they're not giving that date. Isn't that weird too? To everybody, I think that's kind of weird. They're not saying the day that the deputy saw her on that road, on Lonesome Mountain Road. The mom knows. I don't. They both know something, but where so many times, I don't know. Right. This is what I don't understand about these people. You had, not that I'm trying to help them get away with it or anything, but how in the hell did you not come up with some kind of plan when it's been that long? Why have you not sold everything and left the damn country? She could have gone back to Moldova. It just doesn't make sense. Right. And you know what? The reason she didn't go back to Moldova is because they want to know where the child is. Nothing makes sense here. Other than these are some very callous people. And I guess they thought, I don't know how they thought they were going to get by with it. Moldova.
Well,
No, I know it makes. Another link to 90 Day Fiance. Here we go. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just really sad. Again, what do you do? Kimmy's right. What is wrong with these parents? Why? Why? What is wrong with everybody? Stop it. Just stop. Right, yeah, very, very true, Top Hats. Yeah. And, no doubt some kind of nonsense like that type of thing goes on a lot. Right. They could easily have said, you know what? She went back to visit her father for the holidays. And then after the New Year said, she's going to stay there. Because in the States, you have to, give, the new school has to request a transfer. I don't know, from the old school or something. But if you said she went to another country, I bet they would have probably at least eventually given up. This is what I always say, Kimmy. Exactly right. I always say, give me some time with them. I'll waterboard, whatever the hell you got to do. If we don't know where a child is, torture, whatever. They absolutely did, Top Hats. They did. I'm not a big fan of schools in this country. I'm not a fan of the criteria, not the criteria. Wow, I can't come up with the right word. No, exactly right, because they really could have gotten by with this, I believe. I think Top Hat's 100% right. The curriculum, sorry. I'm not happy with the curriculum, but they did do the right thing here. They did. I mean, they went to that home twice. They didn't just drop it. It's so much like the case earlier. You're wearing a anklet that tells where you were at. Yeah, I finally got it. I'm like, oh, good night. What is the word? Right, curriculum, 100%. Yeah, I don't like that one bit. The nerve test, knitting needles. Hook it up to Oh my God, Frizzle, you are so right. You know what? The look on her face really bothers me. It does. Like, whatever. I'm just going to tell you, if I don't know where my child is, we all know that, in the store for 2 seconds, what goes through you. And they pop out as some clothes or something. And you're just like, oh my, don't ever do that again. You scared the crap out of me. If I truly do not know where my child is, I am a damn mess. Yeah, no, they did. That school absolutely did. That's what I'm saying. They actually called FBI and the police department to the school. That's a lot. I'm actually quite impressed with that. I'm not one bit impressed with those damn parents and the mom. Again, I don't know his involvement. He has to have some kind of involvement, at least knowledge. But, I always tend to say, you know what? Moms protect their babies. And so I just don't like moms. They don't. Right. And you would see it on my face. You would see swollen eyes, and I don't even know. I'd be a mess, absolute mess. Yeah, it's really sad, but I feel like for sure what I'm finding really strange is that the police have put up signs and they are now searching the Madison County, that area, the Lonesome Mountain Road area somewhere. but they're not giving a date. So that's really strange, because if you're asking people if they've seen this or that, you're not going to say a date when they would have seen it. I find there's something about them keeping certain things very hush hush. No, they don't. Right. No, of course, schools, for me, I don't like anybody in my business, but thank God, like you said, if it wasn't for the school doing this, nobody would know today. Yep, I think so too, Frazzle. Yep. It's very, very sad. I hate to see this. But mothers have power that that mother should have exercised, which is protect your child at all cost. But you guys, I'm gonna call it quits. Or I was on very late last night, and then I took that call, and then I did some research on Kiara Jackson. So I was up really late last night, and Jack was here really early this morning, and we had a whole nother poop escapade go on. This child really wants to give me the poop for sure. So I'm gonna call this one quits, and everybody keep praying for all of this, for all of it. Thank you so much for being here. I totally appreciate you guys so much. I really do. I'm getting really close. I'm getting really excited, and just excited for things to happen. And let's pray for this Madalina. Let's pray for the Walsh kids. Let's continue to pray for all the victims in. Yes, she absolutely does. She does, and we're not gonna let it go. We're not. Top Hat's not one bit. We can't. It's not okay to do that. So absolutely, yeah. Pray for everybody, guys, everyone, and I pray for all of you. I love you all so much, and I am beyond grateful for you. And everybody have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow, God willing. God bless you.